Today we're going to talk about the Huawei cars. It's the biggest tech firm in China and also the eighth biggest in the world according to Fortune 500. But also now makes cars, EVs specifically, and there's a whole dramatic story behind it. We're going to break it down today. The tech giant just walked away from a $1 billion car business at its peak. Here's what really happened with Huawei's car business that the Western media probably hasn't told you. In 2018, the US started to put a sanction on Huawei. As a result, the profits has crashed by 68%, cash flow down by 70%. So suddenly, they needed new revenue streams fast. Richard Yu, the consumer CEO, saw cars as the perfect route. He's like, Huawei's already got IoT tech, got brand power, distribution networks, so they're gonna go all in on EVs. So they created the Smart Select business model, basically the same model the Western companies use with Chinese suppliers for decades, but flipped. So Huawei is going to bring in the brand, the tech, the quality control, and smaller manufacturers like Ceres will bring the production expertise. The result was actually great. They sold over 50,000 cars within 7 hours. Founder Ren Zhengfei was watching all the success and thinking something completely different. Well, Richard Yu wanted to go even further and put the Huawei brand on the actual cars. The founder was looking at the bigger picture. It's like we're not just any company, we're China's tech champion in the global tech war right now. Think about it, Huawei is literally competing with the entire Western tech ecosystem in 5G, 6G, quantum communication, AI chips, and so on. These aren't just products, they're national strategic priorities for China. Compared with phones and laptops, cars need a massive upfront investment with slow returns. Meanwhile, competitors like NIO and Li Auto can focus 100% on EVs, while Huawei has to fight on multiple fronts. This is where some Chinese companies might think differently from the Western ones. The Western companies might diversify to reduce risk and do everything to maximize profits. But for some Chinese companies, there is a certain sense of responsibility that you're carrying national tech sovereignty on your shoulders. You need to prioritize something else. So this July, Ren Zhengfei announced that Huawei is no longer going to make the entire cars. Instead of competing with every other manufacturer, they're going to play the longer game. They're going to be the tech supplier to everyone. I think NIO and Tesla for car market share can supply the brain systems to all the smart cars because in the end, they all need 5G AI chips and smart systems. So Huawei chose to own the infrastructure instead of the metal. You're interested in learning more about this EV industry in China right now, there's a whole saga. Subscribe, follow, like, comment. I'm going to do more series on it, and follow me for more real stories behind China.